Hey guys, it's Angela here from prosperitywithangela.com, and I just wanted to talk to you a little bit today about um, basically having more month than you have money. That's one of the things that I get when people email me is, they're short on cash and they get into internet marketing, um, looking for ways to make cash and low cost ways to make money online. And while you can, definitely do that, it does take some money to really get this business off the ground because that's really what it is. It's a business and you have to treat it as such. But the great thing about it is that it doesn't take nearly as much to get going with this as it would to get going with a brick and mortar business. And so when you have, you're short on funds and it seems like you always have more month than money. And it's hard to kind of see how you can make this work. And a little bit about my backstory or part of it is a few years ago, I was in the same situation. I had had my first son and I was pregnant with my other son and I was unemployed. So I was able to make ends meet for a little while, but eventually I ended up getting a 9 to 5 job, um, which is something that I didn't want to do. But, I started listening to that little voice of quote unquote reason and family and friends who meant well, and saying, maybe you need to give up with that internet marketing thing. And I'm sure you all have heard that as well. And, get a regular job and move on from that. And I did give into that. I mean, I had a family and I had a home and things to take care of and more responsibilities. And my internet marketing at the time, I was making money with it, but I just wasn't getting to the level that I needed to be able to support my household comfortably, So I did get a 9 to 5, and very quickly I started to realize that even though I had a job and I was very grateful for it, um, there were still times when money was short. Just as when, I was at home and doing my internet thing, there were still times when I had surprises as far as, once I thought my transmission was going out on my car and it turned out to be something else. But it still cost money to get that fixed. With owning a home, we had like a little storm a few weeks ago and had to get that fixed. So there's always something that's going to come up outside of your regular monthly bills, home, gas, electric, that sort of thing. And it's like, yeah, I have this job, but I'm still not able to live the lifestyle that I want to live. I want to live a lifestyle of not being worried about what if all the time. I can't eat out because what if something happens and I need this money, or, what about that bill that needs to be paid? And so while I was paying bills for the most part, like I said, there were times when I couldn't, or I was late on certain bills. That wasn't the lifestyle that I wanted, and maybe some of you can relate. You have a job and you're paying bills, but it always seems like you have more month than money. But I wanted to say what worked for me was just to continue to focus on what I really wanted in life, to write my goals, and to really write down my reasons why I'm doing this. And when I did, it's like things just started falling into place. Resources that I didn't know that I had started to come through. I started to have money and it wasn't falling out of thin air, but I started to be resourceful and things started to come in and go to where I could, focus on my internet business. So I just wanted to say that when you feel like you have more money than you have money and money is low and you can't really get your business off the ground, just to remain focused You know, it isn't always about money to get this thing going. I mean, there's so many other free things you can do to keep your business going when your money may be low. And that was the thing for me, because I've done internet marketing for years. You know, I dabbled in it, I did it off and on. And it was always, every time I hit a roadblock, I would stop and say, I need to get a job. I need to do this. I need to do that. My focus went from internet marketing to, other things, short term things. So I want to say, if you have more money than month or more month than money and you're feeling like your funds are low and how can I make this work, there's always resources you can find, and it doesn't have to be paid things that you do. You can do videos, you can um, market on your social media, on your Facebook. You can, join groups on Facebook and market that way. You can do Craigslist. There's so many different options that don't cost money, to help your business keep going. And so that when you do get the money that you need, then it'll just take it that much larger. It'll make your business grow that much faster. But my main point is just to keep going. When you feel like money is low and I can't make this marketing thing work or this online thing work without money. Yes, you can. There's so many different options that you can do to make this work. So that's my rant for today. And as usual, I have my links where you can find me and reach me, and to my blog below this video. And I hope this helps someone, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye bye.